who said the people were not welcome. They were ordered to leave. Police say
just hanging out,
response. Investigators
listening to the
they would
radio.
not go, so they returned with warrants,
Local
arrested
news.
everyone.
Yeah.
Stryjewski is charged with common nuisance, a low-level felony, and criminal trespass. The others are charged with visiting a common nuisance. If they return, they will be arrested. Mike Krauser, News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
A DuPage County man is found guilty but mentally ill in the 2019 stabbing death of his elderly mother.
The verdict was rendered Friday against 69-year-old Edward Mitzelfeld, who's been in jail since the horrific murder.
What do you think?
5 years ago.
I'm tired of all the bad news, Mama.
His 93-year-old mother.
Terrible, huh? Isn't that terrible? Isn't that terrible?
They found
Yes, it is. I'm so
on
tired
the
of
kitchen
it.
floor, dead from multiple stab wounds. Authorities say after the murder, Mitzelfeld called 911 and was waiting in the front yard with his hands raised. Scott to the scene. He's scheduled to be back in court next month. News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
A bill to protect people facing
Isn't there something better we can listen to, Mama?
Under the legislation, credit reporting agencies would be banned from including some medical debt on credit reports. But the Tribune reports the ban would not include medical debt charged to credit cards, nor medical expenses charged to a credit extension from a bank, unless that extension was limited to healthcare costs.
Yeah.
Supporters say people should not have their credit scores adversely affected by significant medical debt, especially when it's sudden and unexpected. Others also point out the bill would not excuse people from paying medical bills. The bill heads to the Illinois House after passing with bipartisan support in the state Senate. Meanwhile, in other news that we are following this evening, hazmat teams are called to the River North neighborhood last night after a fire broke out in a high-rise building, 300 block of West Illinois Street. A level 1 hazmat was declared after police say they found cylinder tanks and equipment being used for an unknown reason inside a residence. No one was in the building at the time and no one was injured. Mayor Brandon Johnson is asking for about $70 million more to handle the influx of migrants into Chicago.
The mayor's office has already spent some $295 million to feed, shelter, and help migrants since the crisis began in the summer of 2022. Now Mayor Johnson has held briefings for alderpersons saying that the administration wants $70 million more. He says he wants the money to come from the city's fund balance reserves. The Pritzker administration is asking the General Assembly for an additional $182 million.
Well, enough of that. I found a really cool YouTuber who can play wonderful classical guitar. I'll play his music right now. Check this guy out. I couldn't help myself. I had to sing along. Thank you for watching.